Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 funniest countdown fails and bloopers.
We shall be back again in January of 1966.
Consonant.
And lastly, E.
Farting.
Really?
For this list, we'll be looking at the silliest moments from this beloved UK game show, whether it's poor performances by contestants, naughty words, or hilarious bloopers. Which one do you remember seeing on telly? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10. Whoops! We start with a relatively tame one.
5 times 2 is 10.
5 times 2 is 10.
Oh no, I've gone wrong actually, sorry.
The numbers game was already off to an odd start when both contestants failed to get the number 361. Of course, it was up to Rachel Riley to show them up as usual, only this happened.
Times 7 is 28, and then 100 minus 28 is 72.
The crisis seemed to have been averted as Rachel mopped the floor with the question, but then it only got worse.
Oh, it's falling apart.
361.
Let's upgrade to digital, shall we? Number 9. It's written down. We all get a little nervous or overly excited sometimes. Once again in the numbers round, our contestants actually get pretty close this time. David suggests that he figured out the answer correctly, but when he tries to read it out...
Times 4. Oh, sorry, 7. I've written it down. Oh, 7 times 4.
28.
No, sorry, 8.
I've got to
plus
stop
3, plus 3 times 8. It's written down.
Unfortunately, Nick is left no choice but to refuse his answer as he moves swiftly to the next contestant. What makes this clip even more uncomfortable is how ticked off David looks after the whole ordeal, like he's ready to flip over the table.
Well done, Rachel. Well done. Well done.
Number 8. We're all thinking it.
Oh, vowel, please, Rachel.
Thank you, Charles. A.
It's pretty commonplace for a rude word to pop up on Countdown here and there, but what about the naughty word? Well, we came pretty close on this episode during the letters round, where a few connected letters you might recognise popped up next to one another.
Consonant.
K.
The contestants were very gentlemanly about it, but the look on our host's face says it all.
Nothing more than those 5s, were there?
Fortunately, Susie swooped in with another word that got our minds off it.
And dog face as well, which is not an insult, but it's an old-fashioned term.
Number 7. The worst letters round.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Sean.
Could I have a consonant, please?
You're always at the mercy of the deck. As the letters were pulled up, even Rachel was getting concerned for how the contestants would handle this one.
And a consonant, please.
And good luck. J.
Unsurprisingly, they were unable to come out with anything significant, but then came another problem. Sean's word was apparently made up.
Avium.
How are you spelling that?
A-V-I-U-M.
An avium. I can't see avium actually there as a head word, I'm afraid, Sean.
Okay, no worries.
The dismal 3-letter word jam somehow managed to win the round, but then Rachel shocked us when she came up with this.
That's very unusual to win a round with 3.
Yeah.
Number 6. The worst numbers round. To succeed on this show, you need genius-level intellect, though maybe not in this case.
3, 8, and 50. And the target to get... Oh, there's no point. 500.
When the numbers are placed, we get quite possibly the easiest question in the show's history. Rachel's exasperation says it all.
Now, let's see if either of them have managed this. Raheel?
I think 500.
Jamie?
Yeah, about a second to spare, but 500. Yeah.
While the contestants did get a good laugh out of it, this is one instance where we could have skipped the formalities and gotten right into the next round.
Take the 50 and
Yeah.
then times it by 10.
I think I can do that in my head without writing it down, yeah. Well done.
Number 5, not hard enough.
Well, Matty.
Yeah, 700.
All right, Johnson.
Yeah, 700.
Rachel Riley's head must be stuck in the gutter after all those appearances on 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown, but even so, this one was poorly worded. After a numbers round concludes with a particularly easy question and answer, Nick Hewer comes out with this.
Poor old Rachel, she's gagging for a hard one.
The naughty accidental innuendo set the whole team off laughing, but Nick doesn't seem to get it himself. Poor Rachel was left red-faced.
You are a disgrace, how could you?
Number 4, a brave contestant. We've brought this up before, but there's often a word that's on everyone's mind, but neither contestant has the guts to step in. Cue David.
And a final consonant.
And a final, oh, good, N.
When a certain self-pleasurer insult was clearly on the board, he just out and says it like an absolute chad.
I've got a 6.
OK, what's yours, Dave?
Of course, his opponent had to be a goody two-shoes and come up with something else. But in our opinion, Dave should have got extra points for sheer intestinal fortitude.
It's a mighty difficult seat to be in, isn't it?
That's right, we're calling this fail a win. Number 3, itchy trigger finger. We've all been there. You're so confident you've got the question right away, only to find out that, well, you miscalculated. Poor Jimmy experienced this on live TV. Though you can see the moment he pressed the buzzer, he instantly regretted it.
Jimmy.
No, I thought it was bulk line, but...
This left plenty of time for his opponent to take the round with style.
Yes, Peter.
Unlikable?
Let's take a look.
Jimmy may have won the game in dominant fashion, but this was probably all he remembered from the competition. Number 2, very forward. Always keep in mind how your outfit will look on set.
Rachel?
Joyriding.
Joyriding. Let's have a look. Yes, it is.
Knowing that the countdown set was purple back in the day, including the chairs, this contestant somehow ended up wearing the same shade. After she won the round and was invited back on the show, Des O'Connor commented on this by saying,
And of course, Rachel, you'll be back with us on Monday, wearing a different colour, so we see a little more of you there. No, that's not the right thing to say.
Yep, that came out very wrong, but his heart was in the right place, right?
Am I blushing?
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 1, poor Rachel.
Hey, Rachel.
Hi, Chris.
Can I have a consonant,
You
please?
can indeed, thank you. Start with S.
Rachel Riley has the hardest job in the world. Not only does she have to accidentally spell out rude words, but she's got to stand there with a brave face too, and become many a YouTube thumbnail in the process.
And a consonant.
T.
OK.
One of the toughest ones had to have been when this word was revealed.
Let's speed this along.
As always, she just soldiers on as the rest of us are belly laughing. Bless her cotton socks.
Brilliant. Here's the clock.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo UK and subscribe for more great content.